Today is Tu B'Shvat, a very important holiday, as we know that every holiday represents a different sphira. We know that, let's say, we'll give an example with the body parts too, right? The right hand would be Chesed. Chesed is Pesach. Gvura would be Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur. We know it's judgment, Sukkot. Tiferet would be the body, right? The chest, the abdomen part. It will be Tiferet, represents Tiferet. Tiferet represents Shavuot. You have Netzach and Hod, which represents the right leg, the left leg. That's Purim, and Chanukah would be the left. And we know the reproductive system is the Yisod, which is Tu B'Shvat and Tu B'Av. That's the Tu B'Av. People get married in Tu B'Shvat. Is today a very important holiday, especially for Tikkun Brit, and we know that it's coming out in Shovavim. It's coming on Shovavim. So another important thing is that today's the Rosh Hashanah, the Rosh Hashanah for the trees, New Year for the trees. So we have different fruits. There's different levels of fruits. There is, as we know, three worlds. Asiyah is the lowest. Then we have Yitzirah above it and Bria above that. We have Atzilut too, but we're not going to mention that now. Asiyah, same thing we have with the fruit. Let's say a walnut has a hard shell. We know Asiyah is the places where all the shells of the klipot are. Right? So this, you have an outer shell which is very strong shell, and only inside. Even to get to it, you have to do work. That's the world of Asiyah. The world of Yitzirah, as an example, would be dates, and you have olives, let's say, right? Dates and olives. You have the pit in the inside, and the outside you can eat. It's not hard. It comes from the level of Yitzirah, but it does have a big shell in there. A Bria would be, let's say, grapes. Grapes, there's no shell there. Even the seed in there is not a big deal. We eat it too. You can even see through it. So these are the three levels. Very important that we make the proper blessings. Always. We know that the Ari says that a person, just with blessings, can reach to the point of Ruach HaKodesh. We know as a person, human body, when he eats, he separates between good and bad, right? The vitamins, and then whatever comes out is the bad. Same thing in the spiritual. When you make a bracha, firstly, you consider not to be stealing from Hashem. And when you're making a bracha, you're separating between good and bad. It's in the spiritual, the spirituality of that fruit or vegetable, fruit, right, or that food. So since there's so many sparks in the food, huge amounts, if you make proper bracha, you can make huge amounts of spark, and you can separate the bad from it, and your neshama, your soul is can reach huge level. Ari says most of his divine inspiration comes obviously from being happiness when he does mitzvot, but another thing is from just saying the blessings. And it's not, some people make Suda today, and Suda, we know the Birkat Hamazon could be for even to have if a person does from the Siddur inside, it says can even merit to have kids if he doesn't have Lenu, and Parnasa and Tshuva. It's huge amounts of merits a person can receive in these days. Huge amounts in this day. That's about it.